Welcome to Fish Hook. Guys, thanks so much for joining in, taking the time out to view this episode. Today's episode, we got a real exciting dish. It's going to be Panko crusted Alaskan cod with some really good ingredients. Today, I'm very fortunate to have, once again, my buddy, my cousin Jonathan with me to share a little bit of his expertise. He's an awesome chef, and we enjoyed the last one.
Home cook.
Yeah, home cook. Well, whatever it is, he rivals all the best restaurants I've been to. This is awesome dishes. So we're gonna have fun today with this dish. And John, why don't you tell everybody what we got going?
All right, so we are gonna make. We've got some fresh Alaskan cod. Did you fish this?
No, I wish I did. I'd still be there.
Okay. We're going to prepare a panko breadcrumb crusted topping for it. We're going to bake it. We're going to plate it in a tomato sauce made with capers and olives, which is something that I grew up with. Did your mother ever make capers and olive sauce?
Absolutely.
That was our favorite growing up. So we're going to plate it in that, and we're going to have some nice roasted peppers on the side.
Italian style, right from Italy. So I think you guys are going to love this. So let's get started. I'm your servant today, so what are we doing?
Well, let's start with the panko crumbs. All right, so we got some panko breadcrumbs, and I mixed a little bit of Reggiano Parmigiana. Now let me tell you why I like panko versus any of the other breadcrumbs. First of all, did you know that panko breadcrumbs has, at least the ones that I've seen, have no artificial ingredients, no preservatives?
Really?
Did you know if you get Progresso breadcrumbs, they're filled with artificial and preservative this and preservative that? Did you know that?
No, it means I got to read a little more.
I use panko. All right, so we got our breadcrumbs, we have our cheese. Now most Italians will use regular garlic, but for this, since it's going to be a coating on fish, I'll use some garlic powder. I'm going to mix the garlic powder in. I'll put a little salt in here, a little bit more. I'll put some fresh pepper. I'll mix this up. Now these pankos are, you can get panko that are plain, and you can get some that are seasoned. So this already has some seasoning in it. And now I'm going to prep the fish. So I've got myself a little baking sheet. I'll put a little olive oil in there, and I'm going to coat the fish in the olive oil.
Those are beautiful fillets. And guys, I bought this, believe it or not, at Sam's, fresh, straight from Alaska, from the Bering Sea. They were not raised in a fishery or nothing. Straight to the processor to get it to us.
All right, so now I've got my fish coated. I'm gonna season the fish a little bit. And a lot of people are about seasoning front, seasoning back, but you know what? If I just turn these over in that oil at the bottom of the pan, some of that seasoning is going to come off and go to the bottom, and it's going to come on the back. See, like that? I'm going to take this and put this right in here. Press it in there.
Oh yeah.
Coat it really nicely. This is going to be so good.
My mouth is watering for this. This fish has a similar consistency to striped bass. Nice thick meaty white fillets. I love panko breadcrumbs. It's just a nice, especially these are seasoned. I
All I
like them.
use. And you see me pushing this in, right? I'm pushing it in so that I can get as much of that breadcrumb coating.
Oh yeah.
See how that is? And that's ready to go into a 450 degree convection oven or regular oven. And we'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, so we're going to roast some peppers. Now, there are lots of ways to do it. The way my mother did it growing up was this actually went on an open flame until this was black. And then the skin was peeled off, it was cut up, and then it was mixed with garlic and olive oil. I do it slightly different, so let me show you how I do it. And everybody has their way of cutting peppers, but this is how I do it. I cut all the way around from one base to another, and then I go around this way, and then I go around this way.
Oh wow.
That's how I do it. Everybody does it differently. And just like that, your pepper's cut. And I'll go down the middle, and I'll cut the insides out, the seam. Knock out all the seeds, do another cut into the bowl.
And you get the recipe in the links below. You can modify this to suit your taste. Put in what you want and get it to your taste, but this is a fabulous dish.
right,
Very
so-
tasty.
Some olive oil, some fresh garlic, some pepper, some salt. Now see that? All that is peppers, salt, pepper, garlic, olive oil. It's going to go on a roasting pan. It's going to get roasted. We'll top it with some parsley, and it's going to taste phenomenal. And I'm going to spread this on this roasting pan, and this is going to go in the same oven at the same time as the fish. And typically what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll let it roast on one side, and then I'll flip it over to the other side until it gets nice and golden brown and soft, and it'll be ready to eat.
Take a look at that.
So I got the pan now on a medium to medium high. We're going to make the tomato sauce with capers and olives. So I'm going to put some olive oil at the bottom of the pan. Let that get up to temperature. And then I am going to add a little bit of garlic. Let that get a little bit golden. I love the smell of garlic.
Oh, sauteing garlic.
Sauteing.
I know it.
At this point, I'm going to add the tomatoes.
So what do we got going in now? Tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce. Just so you know, for what we're making, do you need this much tomato sauce? Absolutely not. But for tomorrow, when you make your spaghetti,
Yeah.
that's what the rest of this is for.
Absolutely. Nothing goes to waste.
And this time I want to do some fresh pepper. All I have at home is a pepper mill.
That's the best pepper there is.
And because I'm Italian, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of more olive oil. Stir this up a little bit. And kick this heat down just a little bit. Now we can go to a medium to medium-low flame. I'm going to add my capers and olives. All right, now at this point, I'm going to add my capers and olives. Let's start with the capers. And if you get a little bit of the liquid in there, that's A-okay.
Just a little bit more flavor.
Because I got a lot of sauce in there, I'm going to add a little bit more on the capers. Now I'm also going to add some, in this case, Greek olives, Kalamata olives. My mother used Gaeta olives, but they're basically in the same family. They are Greek olives.
Now you'll put some of the juice and everything in there as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, because that's all flavor. I'm gonna stir this up and just see what the consistency looks like. I'm gonna make sure I've got plenty of olives in here, plenty of capers in here. And that looks great. And I'm gonna let this simmer and reduce to a nice consistency. But before I do that, I'm gonna hit it with some parsley. Now let this simmer for, I would say, 15 minutes. So while the fish is baking and while the peppers are roasting, we're gonna have this simmering. And I would have it, actually not simmering, have it on a medium to low flame, something in the medium to low range. Because what you want to do is you don't want it too watery or liquidy. You want to get it as a nice thick consistency. Because remember, this is going to lay at the bottom of the plate. And we're going to plate the fish over it.
Excellent.
All right, so we're going to take a look at the sauce right now. And it's been going for what, 20 minutes?
Oh, buddy, does that look good? Oh yeah.
And you can see how it's reduced down. The thickness is nice. So we're going to bring this over to the table and we are going to plate. Plating time. We're going to start with a little bit of sauce at the bottom of the plate.
Smells absolutely delicious. Those olives really do a number on this sauce. Give it a nice flavor, and the capers.
And the capers give it a nice salty flavor. All right, now we're going to take a nice piece of fish.
I'm going to tell you, this is the first time I've had cod in this fashion.
I'm going to take a little bit of lemon. Squeeze a little bit of lemon right on top of that fish.
Oh wow.
Make sure I don't get a seed falling in there. And then I'm going to take some of these nice peppers.
Notice?
I turn them over halfway through. They got nice and golden.
Oh yeah.
And they're just soaked in olive oil and garlic, salt, pepper. I'm going to take some of these.
What more do you want?
Plate them up.
Olive oil and garlic.
There's not. What else could you need? And for a light dish, now we got small plates, right? But for a bigger plate, a little bit of more sauce, a couple of pieces of fish, a little bit more peppers. Take a little parsley and garnish.
Absolutely.
And you got yourself a great meal. And it took how long? How long did this take us?
What do we have invested? 25 minutes maybe?
Definitely less than 30. So we have here a panko and Parmesan crusted Alaskan cod in a tomato sauce with capers and olives, surrounded with some roasted peppers that were marinated in olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper. Can I try it now?
Yes, the time has come. John, you did good, John. This looks delicious. So I'm going to let John do the honors again. He's my guest. Oh my goodness. Stop enjoying that so much.
Wait. I don't think I really got a good enough taste. Hold on, wait.
I don't think you captured it too well there. Have the pepper with it too and get the whole experience.
I mean, what else could you ask for?
Hear that? Here we go.
Now make sure in that bite you get some olive in there.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I will. Wow. Oh, I like this. What a unique taste this is.
Good. Healthy living?
Italian style.
That's right, Italian style.
Italian style, our version of a panko crusted Alaskan cod. This is an awesome tomato, caper, olive sauce. It's very easy to make. I hope we didn't lose you in any of it, very few steps. The entire recipe and the procedures I will put in the links below. I want you guys to try it. I want to see your comments on it. This is a very basic, you agree with me?
Very easy.
This is very easy. It's not 20 steps. 25 minutes, maybe 27 minutes. It's just awesome. We had a blast. I hope you did. And if you guys want to see John again, I want a ton of thumbs up. Will you please? Give it to me. I really appreciate having him here. He's an awesome cook. And it's just, you know, when you hang around people that are better than you, you become better.
Thanks for
so
having me.
we're never too old. You got it, bro. We love you guys. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Be a part of this. This is a full outdoor and cooking channel. We'll teach you the basics of fishing. We're going to be doing hunting as well. Take you out on our fishing and hunting trips. And we have seafood reviews and beautiful dishes like this. We're going to do some more in the Italian theme. It just adds a whole new perspective. Again, thanks for joining us, and you guys have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.